Most first-time homebuyers in Germantown, Tennessee, they make a big, crucial, and critical mistake that no one talks about, and it's not what you think. It has nothing to do with interest rates, but everything to do with where you choose to buy within the city. That's the big thing. And the third thing that I'm going to talk about today is something that nobody talks about. I'm Garth, and I help people relocate in and out of the Memphis area. You can call or text me directly at 253-737-8018. I've helped literally thousands of people in and out of homes, and I can help you too. When we talk about Germantown for first-time home buyers, many immediately think of high-end, established luxury areas. But what most people don't realize is that the Eastern Corridor, particularly near Germantown Parkway, offers a fantastic entry point without sacrificing the quality of life that you're looking for in Germantown. This area provides a blend of slightly more accessible price points, often in the $300,000 to $450,000 range. Yes, it does exist. If you go more central Germantown neighborhoods, they can easily push to $600,000, $1 million, $2 million even sometimes. But I recently had a client, a younger couple, who thought Germantown was just completely out of reach, and we focused our search here and found a beautiful, maintained property that worked perfect for them. It was a little bit older, so you might be looking at a home in the 80s or the 90s, but that still offers the solid construction of the period instead of the new construction stuff that's built with ticky-tacky that some people say. And it still gets you the main thing that matters: a ticket to the top tier area that absolutely everybody is looking for. Next up, let's talk about the community and the amenities in general. And why do you want to be in the Poplar Corridor? Stretching along Germantown's main artery is so critical and crucial for first-time buyers. Beyond just the house, you're buying into a lifestyle that Germantown offers. This area is a hub for retail, dining, essential services, meaning less time commute. Like, you're going to spend less time commuting. You're going to spend more time enjoying your home and enjoying the services that you chose to buy near. For instance, you're just minutes away from Saddle Creek, which offers the best shopping. You got Apple, you've got all the best places there. You've got good dining experiences right next to you. And it's not just about the convenience, it's about the stability. The property near established commercial areas, they tend to hold their values better and appreciate more consistently because the constant demand for access to those amenities. What most agents don't emphasize when you're listening to them talk enough is about these everyday conveniences that truly contribute to those long-term satisfaction scores for a home's resale value. When a first-time buyer, you want to be ensured that your investment is just not just a good home, but that it's a good, solid wealth builder long term. And proximity to those vibrant community hubs provides that security. Look for homes within a 5 to 10 minute drive of those key areas, and it makes a massive, massive difference. Now, that brings me to something crucial: long-term appreciation potential, like I was just alluding to. And why South Germantown, particularly within the Houston school zone, Houston High School specifically, is often overlooked by first-time homebuyers. That conventional wisdom says that you can buy the cheapest house in the best neighborhood, the best school district, and in Germantown, that's often Houston High. While prices are generally higher overall, if you can find an entry point, perhaps a smaller home or one that needs a little bit of cosmetic work, over the long term, the gains can be substantial. Properties tied to top tier schools consistently outperform the broader market. Not just in general, but the broad market, those win. I have seen countless examples where clients who stretched a little bit to get into the zone that they really wanted, they saw their equity grow significantly faster than those people that settled for less desirable school districts. This is just one of those things about the schools that makes it more desirable. It attracts families, and it doesn't require you to send your kids to private school, which has drastic monthly cost effects on housing expenses. And year after year, creating consistent demand for what your house will be when you go to resell it. It's a buy and hold strategy that pays off handsomely in the long term. So don't be afraid to consider a smaller footprint or maybe even a fixer upper if you have to, just to get into that premium appreciation zone, especially for your first house, when if we want to consider the likelihood, you're probably only going to live in it for 4 to 8 years, which is more typical for a first-time home buyer. Now, finally, let's talk about the practical advice for navigating your first purchase in Germantown. First, you get pre-approved, not just pre-qualified. Get a full pre-approval. That makes your offer stronger in a competitive market. And I understand most people think the market is softer right now, but the market for approachable homes inside of Germantown at an attractive price point is extremely strong still. So having that full pre-approval makes a big difference. Second, understand the true cost of ownership beyond just the mortgage payment. Factor in taxes, insurance, HOA fees, because there are a lot of HOAs in Germantown. In Germantown, the property taxes are a significant consideration, so make sure to budget accounts for that. Third, where are you going to experience managing thousands of files comes in? Like, I've dealt with thousands of them, and this is what matters a lot. You want to work with an agent that understands just the nuances of the Germantown market, not just Germantown's good because Germantown's good. You want somebody that takes into account the specific attributes of every micro market and piece inside of those locations. You need someone who can spot a good deal, negotiate effectively, and guide you through the inspection and closing process seamlessly. This isn't just about finding a house. It's about protecting your financial legacy. My smooth flow approach ensures that every transaction is handled with rigorous attention to detail. I minimize the stress and maximize your net gain. So don't rush the process. Take your time, get informed, and work with a professional who has your best interests in heart. Somebody who's bought their first house, somebody who's helped lots of people buy in lots of different markets and has a strong understanding of them. So there you have it. That's Germantown. I almost moved there personally. It was my second choice. I ended up in Lakeland, which is basically another new emerging Germantown hub. If you're not from Memphis, people will understand that. If you are from Memphis, you'll kind of see what I'm saying. When you are considering Germantown, you want the good schools. You want to be around all of those amenities. You want to be in the place that people know has cachet. But if it's your first time buying, you might want to consider being very strategic to get in. Don't just settle and move into Cordova. Don't just settle and move into Piperton. Move where you truly want and move there with guidance and clarity. Give me a call or text at 253-737-8018 and we can make sure that happens for you too.